Hey guys! So I thought it would be fun to show you my first time ever trying to apply false lashes. This is something that I've never done before. I have wanted to do for a while, and I finally have the lashes and lash glue. So I thought it would be really neat to show the struggle, the real struggle of trying to put them on for the first time and see how it goes. So the rest of my makeup is already finished because I didn't want to like waste everyone's time making them watch me put that on. So that's done, but now we're going to get right into putting on fake lashes. So let's do it. Okay, so I have these lashes that came from Kiss, and they came in a kit. I don't even know what kind they are, and I already threw out the package, but it's a whole kit. So it has the lashes, it has a lash applicator, has lash glue, scissors for trimming them to the right length for your eye, and also a little measuring tool that you put on. It goes like this. You put it like on your eye and you measure the lashes, or you use it to measure the lashes. And I'm going to use these first because I have like nicer lashes too, but because I already know I'm going to mess up, I don't really want to mess up with the nice ones, and I can just use like the cheap ones that I got from Walmart. So we're going to do that. Then it comes with this tiny, I think I already showed you, but it comes with this tiny little glue. So that's fun. I read the directions on how to use this measuring tool, and it seems kind of neat, but at the same time, I don't really think that it's going to be like my type of thing, if I'm being honest, because I almost feel like it's supposed to, I think we're just going to hold up the lashes and measure them the way that other people would do it. So I'm bending them into a U to make them easier to use, and then I'm going to take the applicator tool and hold them up to my eye to see how much they need to be trimmed. And now this is the left eye that I have in my hand right now, so for you guys it's going to be on the right. I'm going to hold it up. Oh, I need to get my hands in the way. So I'm going to, yeah, okay, I'm just making sure you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to hold it up and kind of on second thought, I think I'm going to put the tool the other way. That might be smarter of me. Yep, there we go. Alright, now I can see what I'm doing. So they look like they can be trimmed like a space, because I don't want to put them all the way to the inner corner right here because I feel like it's going to look kind of ridiculous. So I'm going to take one little space off. You see how they have these like little spaces of lashes, or like sections of lashes? I can't really get that. There we go. I'm going to cut off just one of those little sections to start out and see. That looks like it's going to fit nicely once it's glued. So we're going to go with that. And I'm not going to cut the other one until I have this one on to see if it does actually look nice. Because in case it doesn't, maybe we can only mess up one instead of messing up both. Or if we mess up the other one, mess it up somewhere else and not make the same mistake twice. So I'm going to go ahead and apply glue, which I'm just going to use the little glue that they came with, which is super tiny. So good thin. I feel like my fingers can like barely hold it. Oh good, it comes with a little applicator, and I really like that because I feel like it's easier to control it, because I have another glue and I was playing around with it, and it's actually the Duo. I know a lot of people talk about it, but it only has like a little squeeze applicator, and I feel like that's kind of annoying to try to put on that tiny little lash band. So I'm kind of excited about it, even though this glue isn't going to last as long as that big tube will. I really like that it has that little applicator, because I just feel like that's going to make life so much easier. So let's go ahead and apply the glue. Kind of messed them up, the lashes a little bit when I was trying to get them out of the container, but that's okay because I'm not actually going anywhere. I just wanted to do this to show you guys that like anyone can do this if they put their mind to it. also, I just thought it would be something fun to show because no one really shows that. No one wants to show themselves messing up. They just want to show themselves looking good. So I thought it would be fun to like show the other side of it, I guess. So I don't know how well this is going to work because the applicator isn't actually a brush like it looks like. It's just a piece of like plastic on like a stick. So I don't feel like it went on super smoothly, but it's on now and we're just trying to let the glue get tacky and then we'll go ahead and apply it. But I don't want to apply it too soon because I know that makes a mess. So I'm really excited and really nervous, so we're gonna see how this goes. And in case you were wondering, the eyeshadow I have on right now is all from the MAC Fashion Fanatic palette. Alright, I think we're good to go ahead and try to apply. So I'm gonna look down into my mirror, which I'm doing. And then I don't want to put them all the way to the inner corner. I don't want to go over the outer corner either. And I'm almost thinking maybe I didn't put enough glue. Definitely didn't want to put too much. Oh, and now I just pulled them off with my tool. So let's try that again. That's okay because practice makes perfect. So yeah, I think I need more glue and I need to let it get tacky like I did, but press it harder to my skin because when I was trying to lay them down the way I wanted them, they were so tacky that they stuck to the tool instead of my skin. So I want them to stick to my skin, obviously, and we're gonna try to keep the tool more out of the way. And like I said, I'm not sure I actually like this applicator because I got really excited about it, but my issue is that it's not actually like a brush or something soft to help absorb the glue and put it on the band. It's just like a piece of plastic. So if this doesn't work, I might actually switch to the Duo. Just because I feel like this applicator is really not giving me enough glue. It's nice if you're scared you're going to use too much glue, I guess. But for me, I don't want to be wondering if I have enough. And I'm not really worried about using too much glue because I feel like I don't really have like a heavy hand. So I really do almost feel like it would be easier. Just because this I feel like is like really minimal. Like if I try to apply more, it kind of just moves around and then actually add more. Alright, so now we're going to let this get tacky and we will try that again. Because I bought the cheap package of lashes, this lash tool is also pretty cheap, obviously, and it's not actually clamping down on both sides, it's only clamping on like the farther side, so like this side out here. So I think that I would probably suggest getting a better lash tool that actually clamps on both sides. For me it's fine because I'm not really like picky, but it's definitely probably not really making it any easier than just having a regular pair of tweezers because that's the same amount of surface area that tweezers would have squeezing on them, because I don't know if you can see, but this side is not pinching the lashes at all. I've probably been waiting about 30 seconds now, so I'm going to go ahead and try number 2. Okay, so I got it on. It looks pretty okay. However, I don't know if you can see it in the camera. Yeah, you kind of can. It's kind of long on this side still. So the one for my right eye, I'm going to go ahead and trim 2 or 3 sections off. and see if that looks better. And then if it does, I'll remove this one, cut off another section, and then reapply it. Because I definitely got it to go on nicely. It's just too long and it looks kind of crazy. But I do like the way this lash looks on my eye. It's very pretty. All right, so let's try number 2. So I have it out of the package. I'm gonna cut off, like I said, 2 sections, and then if I need to, go back and cut off the 3rd. And I'm bending it so it's nice and pliable. I don't know, you can't even see that. I'm bending it into like a U shape so I can actually work with it to make it easier. These are actually really, I'm not gonna lie, they're really light too. So like, even though it's my first time wearing them, I don't feel uncomfortable having this here at all. Which I really like, because I was worried that they're gonna be like itchy and like in the way and feel really weird, and it doesn't. Though, as you can see, these lashes are not like huge and dramatic, but they're probably pretty good for a beginner lash. So we are going to go ahead and try to apply this one. I'm just going to double check that it looks like it's the right length again. Yeah. That looks better to me this time. So let's go ahead and try it. And then if this goes well, we will redo my left eye. So getting the glue. And then obviously after they're both applied, we had to put mascara on to blend my natural lashes with the fake lashes. Also, I'm finding that if you use the like stick part of the applicator instead of like the end part, so instead of going like this, if you kind of go like this, you get more glue on there. So maybe if you like play around with it long enough, you'll find a way to make it work for you. And this is just a Kiss lash kit that I got from Walmart, so in case you were wondering. And now we're just gonna let this get tacky. Alright, so now we are going to go ahead and apply more lash glue. And I'm going to use the side, like I showed you, the side of the applicator and not the tip, because I definitely think I like it better that way. I'm excited to put on the mascara and like blend everything together and see how it like actually looks in the end. Because it's my first time and I think it looks really cool. Okay, so we're pretty tacky now, so let's go ahead and try to apply it again. So it's on, and I think it looks all right. I think they both look all right. I don't know if I would want to make them shorter in the future or not, because I think it looks okay. And I actually think it looks really good, and I think the only reason I'm not sure of myself is because normally my natural lashes would never fan out like that nicely. But since they're fake and they're supposed to look like that really, and like in what I would want to look like, I think it's fine. I'm just not used to seeing myself like that. I think it looks really nice. And so we're going to go ahead and apply mascara and pull everything together. So I'm just using the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express by Maybelline. The gold one. So far, so good. Alright, I think we're good. I think I like it. Let's add mascara on the bottom. For the bottom lashes, I use different mascara. So I use, by Maybelline again, the Falsies Volume Express Flared. So the purple one. And I use them on my bottom because I don't like my bottom to be too crazy like out there. And this applicator has this like bendy thing. So I feel like it doesn't grab them too much. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And I know I make really bad mascara face when I'm applying mascara, but I can't help it, so we're just gonna have to accept it. I feel like I have to get my fat cheeks out of my way. And I know I keep looking into the camera while I'm looking down in my mirror too. I keep like glancing up. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing because this is a new filming setup, and I'll actually probably make a video on that too so you guys can see like what's going on and where I'm filming. But since this is my first time using my new setup, I want to make sure you guys aren't missing anything. So I'm gonna go back to this eye because I feel like I can add a little bit more. Okay, I feel like that's sufficient. So now everything's finished. I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the Sexy Mother Pucker from Soap and Glory and tie everything together. Kind of I like my lips to be really shiny, so I gotta put gloss. So let's do that. And the reason I'm picking this one, I have another lip gloss too, but I want to use this one because it's a little bit darker, and I don't want a bright pink with my like bright pink and purple eye look because I just feel like that would be like kind of crazy. And this one's a little bit, I showed you already, but a little bit more like I don't know, like a darker pink, not like a bright Barbie pink. Alright, so I think that is that. False lashes, I can't speak English. False lashes applied, face done. I think I like it. And it wasn't too hard. So I hope this inspires some of you to go ahead and try some false lashes in case you haven't before, or you were feeling too nervous, or you weren't sure if you could. You definitely can. Practice makes perfect. So obviously like I have some practicing to do to make it perfect, and it will probably take me a lot less time once I get used to it. But it was fun, and it really was not as hard as I expected it to be. So go to like Walmart or the drugstore and get yourself a cheap pair of lashes and play around. Just be careful with lash glue because I know like it's like a a cosmetic or a chemical, if you will, that you're putting on your face. So I would be careful with that because you don't want to have some sort of reaction and whatnot. And if you are nervous, you can always test it on your wrist or on the back of your hand first. So maybe do that if you have sensitive skin. But other than that, this was really fun, and I hope you all feel encouraged and motivated to try it. And there's so many different lashes out there. If you're scared that you don't want that really like dramatic look and you want something a little bit softer, you'll be able to find something that's a little bit softer. And I almost feel like I like it. Well, I feel like if I get the hang of it and I can apply them quicker, which obviously I will once I practice, it's easier than mascara because you don't have to like mess around with them trying to get them the way you want them to sit, because they're made like that and they do it automatically. And then it was really easy to apply the mascara, and I feel like they blended really well. Applying the mascara after I applied the lashes, so I suggest trying that too. But yeah, it was so much easier than I thought it would be, so now I'm like really excited. So anyway, thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye!